Welcome back, everyone. So, some of you told me I missed a trader. And that trader, there's a paper mill here. Did we even go in? Maybe I went into the paper mill. Let me mark this. PM. All right. There was a trader, you said, next to... Oh, boy. Here we go. You get up now. Oh, don't hit the tree. Oh, my... Yeah. There we go. Ha-ha. There's a trader next to the cathedral. Was that in another city? I'm probably looking right at it. I don't think so, though. I think that was in another city. Or is it the city straight ahead? Maybe it's in that city right over there. Let's see if we can fly over to this city really close to closing time and find that trader next to the cathedral. I think I see the cathedral from here. We found it. Now I got to figure out how to land this thing again. I'm coming in hot. Watch out, rabbit. Okay. Haha, found the trader. Do I have... Uh-oh. I don't think I have any money. Is it in the... Did I put it in here? Oh, I did put it in here. Nice. Sell. That... All right, we're going to sell that too. And the chainsaw. And we're loaded down. All right, let's get in here and sell this stuff. All right, trader didn't have any decent books. We knew all of them. I'm going to keep this 6 quality auger just in case I were to accidentally press S instead of A for some reason. I'll keep that. Gonna check here. That's a really good drink. I'll take that. And we're off. Well, folks, it's hard to pass up. I just saw another city. And I'm going to head that way and check it out. Okay. There's nothing over here. Wait, no. There's a trader. Oh, can I get there before he closes? I don't want to nosedive. Oh, my... All right, I don't have time for that. Run.
Joel's is now closed.
Well, we made it there in time, but he didn't have anything. You know what? I'm going to drink a goldenrod tea. Well, let me try to get out of this tree that I crashed into, and we'll head on back home. We need to get some building done on that base. We also need to get some mining done today. I know, it's like, oh, it's all I do is just mine, but, you know, it's a very necessary part of the game. All right, this is going to be the very last distraction before we head back home. I see another city over here. This is the worst thing ever. You should have never introduced me to this, because now I can see all the cities all over the map, and I'm just going to go to all of them. Oh, there's cities all over the place up here. Maybe it's just some houses or something spread about, but I see one straight ahead. I don't think that's a city we know about. Oh, that's a big building straight ahead. There are two. There's a one off to my right, and there's one off to my left, or straight ahead. Okay, I've been to the one off to my right, at least some of it. But I don't think I've been to this one that's straight ahead. We started out heading this way, and then we didn't finish. All right, it's so smoky in this city, I can't really see anything. There's a big building next to me here. I'm not really sure what that is, but those are kind of useless. There's never much inside those places for the trouble you go through to get to it. But I'm just going to stroll down the street here for a minute and see if I can find something. All right, I'm heading back home, but I just tried something, and it worked as described. I believe it was Big Text that said this. He said, oh, you got to go up, get up. He said that if you hold down C and space bar at the same time, it burns very little fuel. And it appears as if that works. I mean, I'm holding it down now, and is this intended? Or is this some glitch in the game? Because I'm holding down Shift, C, and space, and fuel burns slowly. Like, I'll give you an example here. Let's just hold down Shift. Watch that 34, 33, 32. You know, it goes down fast. All right, I'm going to hold all of them down. And now it doesn't make as much sound. It's like it's idling, but I don't think it's burning much fuel at all, if any. Hey, there's a house of cheese down there. Have we been to that house? Yeah, I'm sure we've been to that one. There we go. Nice. Almost like a pro. Man, we have been gone for so long, it didn't even feel like that long of a trip. All the fuel's burned out. We had so much coal in some of these things, too. But I guess combined between last episode and part of this one, it's all empty. But we have darts to refill the dart traps for Horde Night, which is rapidly approaching. We have all of our cans for more oil. But this is a shame that these ran out. Let me grab some more coal, get these going, and then we're going to figure out what's on the agenda for today. I harvested the garden again, and I got some more of that cooking. I need to put one more wood in there for it. Some sham chowder. Tell you what, we're going to go over to our big hole where we're getting the stone from, and we're going to mine for some stone to try to get these forges filled back up again and making some more cement. Well, I was going to go over there and mine for stone, just stone. But I think it makes more sense for us to go get lead and stone at the same time. I need lead for everything, for buckshot, bullet tips, bulletproof glass, all of that stuff. So let's go over to where we marked off the place for lead, and we'll get some lead and stone. Folks, I may have dug my grave here. I don't know. I didn't make a way out. And here comes a booger lady. I didn't take the time to set up the auto turret this time. Got her. All right, back to business. Booger lady down. Oh man, she screamed. That's not good. Reload. Make sure you're reloaded. What they're sending at me now is pretty tough stuff, folks. Hey, they're all falling, though. Sprained hand and infected. Oh, that was awful shooting. This is like my little arena here. I'm going to go ahead and eat. Try to get everything capped off here. And they're inbound. Here they go. Well, at least they're going to fall. Oh, that's a radiated biker. Oh, we got so lucky we popped his head. That's the baddest boy in town right there. Folks, I wonder, on your save, do most of your lead nodes turn into this? Iron and coal, because that seems to be the case for every lead node I've mined so far. Now, this is one rock candy worth of lead right here. That's one rock candy. 10 minutes, a little bit more than that because I drank a black straw. I drank 2 black straps and I let the last one run out. Didn't get much stone, like I wanted, but we'll get that from someplace else. But I was just curious, is it just this seed, or does everyone experience the same thing with lead? Well, I got the forges filled back up, fuel back up, the ones that I want to get going. A little bit of this in stone in this one. I don't have any cement or sand for cement mix. But I also have some bulletproof glass pumping out here. All of these are filled back up and should have enough. Well, that one had some 47 in there. Wait, did these other ones have some? No, okay. But I got these going with sand. And in our building chest here, we have 258 more bulletproof glass. I'm going to put this away for now until we get more sand. This is what our raw resource chest is looking like. We're out of iron, basically out of stone. We do have a stack of lead, which is pretty good, and 1 stack of oil shale. I'm going to take an antibiotic. Probably wasted that. I should have used a honey. Stick my cans in here. Got 905 of those. And I think we're going to ride over to the build site and try to get some building done. Okay, I did some flower picking. It's super nice being able to harvest 3 at a time, and chrysanthemums are very abundant. So I got a lot of that. Now I need to mix it with oil. Ooh, I need to get this also. But I need to make some paint because I can't really go any further with what I'm doing unless I get some spots painted. So let me do this, and while I'm waiting on the paint, I'm going to go over to our Horde base and get it all prepped. Oh, that's 10,000. Holy moly. That's 10,000 paint it was going to make. We'll just do 5,000 for now, and I'll put the rest away for later, maybe. That's so much. I don't think I'm going to need that much. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to work on 242 of that. Getting the forges all situated again and back up and going. And I'm going to run over to the Horde base, and I'll probably take you all with me as I do some repairs and upgrades to it. Okay, base has been repaired. Dart traps have been reloaded. It really didn't go through but about half of what I had in there. Do a once over in here. Make sure everything's in tip top, because whatever is damaged a little bit, they're going to go for that side over the rest of it. I didn't think I had repaired the fence post up top, but they were all repaired as I moused over them. So I must have come back over here at some point and repaired those. Generator's good, it's full of fuel. All of this should be wired. We'll turn on the generator just to check and see, and I'll hit the switch. And they're all firing. Let me go up top now one more time and check the fence post. They're all good. Shotgun turret, plenty of ammo. Didn't go through, but just a few shells last Horde and the Horde before. So we're good. We're ready for the Horde. They're all turning. Now we can focus on the other base. I'm going to go back over there. And I got this weird thing where I can't pick up the frames if I look directly at them. But I'm going to go over there and grab the paint. And we're going to go work on that base for a bit. And kind of, use up some of our time, some of our free time we have working on that before the Horde arrives. Okay, I don't know if I took you along for any of that, but I did get all of this painted under the glass, so it's not this ugly reinforced concrete look. Boy, I can turn my light off in here. It's so bright. Now the challenge is going to be to figure out how to get to the next tier of glass that I want to install. How exactly I want to do that. Something that looks good. And so I'm going to probably work on that and get all this paint. Is that a wolf horde? Well, unless it was a wolf horde and they just kept on getting it and ran on by. I don't see any wolves out here. But look at all this glass I got. 650 plus the jar I just scrapped. 650 glass from having, it was kind of painful. Each one of these is 600 or 3,000 hit points that I had to auger down. It's kind of painful with how much it takes to make it also. But I really wasn't, I wanted to see how it looked first before I committed to it. Now I just have to figure out, how in the world am I going to do this for the next tier, because I want to have 2 tiers of this on the bottom, 2 tiers of glass going around. But I think now I'm going to go over to the other structure that I started on, and we're going to work on removing the glass and painting all of that before we do anything else here, so I kind of know how they're going to line up with each other. Oh, the dog was trapped in here! Doggone wolf was trapped in my little building, my structure. Okay, well, I've tried this a couple different ways, and it's very painful because every time I have to break out this auger and do it, it takes a long time to auger, not only the glass, but the concrete too. But I don't have my headlight on either. Look at this. It's on off. It's just that bright with all of these lights. But what I've done is I've gone around. I'm going to have to paint all of this. But from over here, I'm trying to figure out a nice looking way to do the corners. And I don't really like this so much that you can see the 90 in there. I kind of like it better this way. Tell me in the comment section which one you like better. If you like being able to see the cornered 90s there as they join together, or if you like it being solid and smooth. Because I think essentially what I'll do eventually here is I'll cap all of this off from the inside so you don't have access to it, but you won't see anything on the inside at all. In other words, there'll be a wall in there somewhere. But I'm leaning towards this one. I kind of like this side better, this nice and smooth that the glass attaches to, more so than I do this one. Now, once again, it's a pain. I did have the glass going all the way to right here, but then it really looked weird with the way the corners line up and so forth. And I didn't really take this into account when I had this idea, this vision in mind. But anyway, I'm going to lean towards this one. We'll call this one number 1, and we'll call this one number 2. Let me know which one you like, number 1 or number 2. I'm leaning towards number 1. I think it just has a more fluid look to it. It kind of fits better in there looking at it from over here. And now we'll walk over here and we'll look at that one. That just, I don't know. I'm sure most of you probably go with 1, but you never know. So let me know what you think down below. And I have to do the same thing over here, but this one's going to take more support than that one did. I'm not going to be able to make the span all the way across, so I'm going to have to raise a block up right here, have it attached all the way up, and I'm not really sure how that's going to look. But I definitely wanted 2 tiers of glass in the middle for starters. And so this one's going to be a booger to make it look right. Otherwise, I could just put a ramp, a concrete ramp on the next tier right here. Well, let me just do this so you can see, something like that going across. And but either way, I'm going to have some type of support holding all that weight up. But I think what I might do to shield the corners, what I did on this one was I made it concrete going up. I may do the same thing on the big side, the big part in the middle there, We may do the same thing there. But yeah, just let me know what you think, maybe your ideas and how I could do it to make it look good. I think it looks kind of good that way. I think, you know, with that being solid looks better than that way. But like I said, eventually, I think what we'll do is we'll come in here with some solid blocks and we'll block this off. Maybe not all the way like that, but something, because I wanted lighted glass going around the outside. And we've accomplished that, right? We've already accomplished the lighted glass. So if I could just make this all solid from right here, say right there. I couldn't cover this up because I don't think the glass is going to light if I do. But we can make a solid wall here. And then on the inside, maybe right here. Does it? Oh, it's going to touch. We'd probably have to do it here. Yeah, something like that. We can remove that one. That gives a block both ways. And maybe even an angled block so that the angle is facing this way. I'm not really sure how I want to tackle the corners quite yet. Boy, it's bright over here with these lights. These lights are so bright, but it's going to look cool at nighttime, right? May not look so great in the day. Once I get these blocks and I block this light off from the inside, it'll look a whole lot better. But if I did this, let's see, 1, 2, 3. Let's take down our stairs. So I was using this as stairs to kind of get in and out as I was working, but no need for that. And maybe don't need to put in a blocker right there either. But that'll give me a small area in here to work with. But, you know, we can expand it out as we go up. But I got to really think about how I'm going to do this next part and make it look nice. That's the key to it all, right? Making it look nice. We don't want to just have this and then it not look nice. But I think now that I'm looking at it, if I sealed it right here, once again, I'm going to have to take all this glass down to paint, you know, the blocks behind it. But if I sealed it right here, that would give us a pretty big workspace in the middle here, something to work with, bigger than what I just laid out, because that is pretty small if I come that far inward. And I don't really like that. I want to have as much space to play around in here as I can have. So maybe we just cap the corners like that. I'll remove that, and then we'll make the wall for the inside look a little something like this. So the wall will come across right here and right behind all the way to the bottom, and we'll paint it, of course, so that you don't see, you know, you'll see the same kind of paint scheme that we have out here underneath where the light, but the light will still shine in the glass here. And that's what I'm trying to get after. I'm trying to make it so that at nighttime, this glass will glow. And it won't really matter what's behind it as long as you can't see what's going on up in there. That's all I'm after. But figured I'd share that with you. It's a lot of work what I have in mind here. And I'm going to be doing a lot of this work off recording. I mean, I always record. I'm still recording the whole time. But I guess what I meant to say is I'll edit a lot of this out. Kind of trial and error to see what it is that I like, what looks good here. But anyway, folks, when we come back, oh, man, I'm pretty nervous because when we come back, we have the day 49 Horde. And I'm about to wrap things up over here at this base. And I'm going to go back over there. I'm going to leave all my building supplies behind. I'm going to go back over there and get everything ready, you know, because Horde's not waiting around. It's going to be coming at us when we arrive. I need to make more lanterns, right? We're almost out of those, and we're going to need a lot more of those. Make sure I didn't leave anything here. I can leave that nail gun here, take the glass back with me to smelt down. All of this is good. But ladies and gentlemen, I thank you so much for your support day in and day out. Have yourselves a wonderful day, and I'll see you all next time.